Right now at 5, a first warn alert. Several inches of snow already on the ground. What can we see going into tonight? Our weather team is on it.
And a live look outside. The snow making it slow going on the roads. Our storm runner tracking the conditions live right now.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Well, it's one of those days where you have to be careful. Take a look at this multi-vehicle accident. It happened on Rose Street just south of I-90. The crash impact causing a pickup truck to flip on its side. You can also see the front end damage to another vehicle. Right now, no word on any injuries.
And there was this wreck on I-94 East at Highway 93 in Eau Claire County. Wisconsin State Patrol says the crash involved two semis. Slippery roads were to blame, and the area was closed for about a half hour. Luckily, no injuries were reported. But it is that kind of day where these kind of conditions will make travel somewhat hazardous on even some major roads, Greg.
So what can we expect when we head into tonight?
Well, the good news is actually most of the accumulation for a lot of the area is diminishing. We'll still have snow overnight, but it won't amount to too much unless you're further south of I-90 where they could pick up maybe another 1 to 2, maybe isolated 3 inches to get closer to Prairie du Chien and Richland County areas. But it's going to be the wind later tonight that's going to pick up, so you could see some drifting, and our temperatures will fall a little bit. So slick spots, snowy spots, and something like that for the morning commute is something we'll keep an eye on. All these alerts are out till about 3 a.m. for that light additional snowfall, but also for the wind later on that could cause a little bit of drifting west of the river, and of course in the ridge areas and higher elevations of the area too that'll probably see that. Right now overall, a lot of the main roads for the most part are wet. The two ones that are not coming up, Kellogg, they show a little bit of snow on them, so more of the rural, less traveled roads. As you go further towards Prairie du Chien, that's probably where the most snow is occurring right now. This is Dubuque. They've got snow, but you can notice on the radar there that snow is actually occurring quite a lot in Prairie du Chien, and I think that's the really focus area. Snow amounts, generally that area shifted further to the southwest, so really over the area of La Crosse and Winona, we had about 4 to 6 or 6 to 7 occasionally. A little bit less as you go further north to Eau Claire because that did shift south with the track just a little bit, so that all made the difference. And there's your snow that's going on right now, mainly I-9 and southward. You can see the visibility's drop down occasionally. We still have some snow up to the north, but really keeping an eye on northeast Iowa into southwest Wisconsin, where I think more of the accumulation will occur. If you track it out here, we'll go through, you'll see that as it loops back around, that snow that'll continue here throughout the evening, but we'll still see snow overall in most areas besides up to Eau Claire, where probably won't see much in the way of snow through the evening. Now, the one thing I did mention is drifting snow, because we do have some winds. We'll track those winds through tomorrow morning and then give you an idea of what it looks like going through the weekend, which right now looks fairly quiet.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Well, when weather rolls in, we roll out the storm runner. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is live in the runner. Jeremy, where are you?
Yeah, Emily, we're on Rose Street heading into the north side of La Crosse. The roads aren't so bad here, but definitely not the day to be going over the speed limit. Definitely a day to be going just a little bit under it. Let's give you a live look. This is what it looks like out here. Now, earlier I was out there and didn't see too much slipping and sliding. Now, depending on where you are at, you will see drive times differ. I caught up with some drivers to see how the road conditions were for them.
Driving conditions seem to be a lot better than this morning. I just got off of work and I've had no problem getting to the gas station.
I'll be careful coming off some of these side roads right now. They're pretty rough.
Again, if you're on the road tonight, definitely give yourself a little extra time. Back out live now, another look at the roads. Not so bad, but definitely not, these cars, they're not going how fast you would normally see them go for your typical Thursday evening commute. But I must say, it does look very nice outside, and hopefully the snow sticks around for the holidays next week. For now, on the road in La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Well, La Crosse declares a snow emergency from 6 tonight through Saturday evening. That means alternate side parking will be in effect, even addresses on even days, odd on odd days. City officials say the 48-hour rule helps plows clear the streets.
And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading our First Warn Weather app. You can find it at the App Store or on Google Play.
Two of four people tied to a drive-by shooting in Eau Claire were sentenced today. 29-year-old Jamin Sullivan of Altoona took a plea deal in September. His 447 days in jail was used as time served. He's now on 2 years probation. The victim, 39-year-old Christopher Connor, was found with a gunshot wound in September 2022. Two other men in this case, Kamani Golden is serving 11 years in prison, and Xavier Thompson, 22 months. The Veterans Support and Outreach Act has passed the House and Senate as part of a package to support veterans. The act is backed by Tammy Baldwin and will authorize $10 million for the 26-27 fiscal years to expand support of county veteran service officers. The officers work with veterans to inform them of their eligibility of VA services, compensation claims, and housing benefits. Baldwin says only a small fraction of veterans in the United States are aware of the benefits available to them.
County veteran service officers across the state of Wisconsin and frankly across the country are often our veterans' first contact to connect them with the services and the programs that they've earned through their service.
The bill now heads to the president's desk for his signature to sign into law.
Two members of the community are being honored for their unselfish dedication to the community. The Iverson Frecking Ecumenical Recognition Award is awarded to nominees who show a strong initiative toward community building and fostering unity across religious denominations. The two recipients, Reverend Dr. Mark Jolivet, who have been involved with the Cooley Recovery Center, the Rotary Club, and much more, and Mary Lichty, who's been a lifelong Red Cross donor, a companion support person, among other things.
You don't set out to do good in a community to work for positive change and want the spotlight on it. You do it because you're thinking of other people.
This award program is in its 38th year.
Well, there's a baby boom happening at Gunderson Health System in La Crosse. The hospital just welcomed its 1,798th newborn this year, smashing their previous record of 1,776 births from 2021. And with a little less than 2 weeks still left in the year, that number keeps climbing.
We do have the only local NICU here and the only maternal fetal medicine provider in this area consistently too as well. So I think people are just wanting to be able to deliver in a place where their newborn can stay that needs higher acuity.
The families behind these record-breaking numbers say Gunderson's care made all the difference.
It was great. We had to transfer late term due to some complications with him, and the nurses and all the staff has been amazing between all the OB appointments and our cardiologist. It's just been amazing care all over.
The hospital has been seeing more deliveries each year, bouncing back from a slight dip after the 2021 record.
Coming up, it could be big. A major strike at Amazon. What it means for your holiday gifts.
Plus, the government is getting close to a shutdown. Where things stand right now. But first, a live look from the Storm Runner. It's tracking road conditions. You're watching News 8 Now. We'll be right back.
It's time to finish your holiday shopping for less at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, with great last-minute gifts at even better prices for all the originals on your list. Like assorted Duke Cannon bar soaps, $5.99 each. This Milwaukee bit set, $24.99. For the snacker, this West Bend popcorn machine, also $24.99. Plus, get last-minute doorbusters like 20-pound bags of KT Wild Bird Food, $9.99. Wrap up your holiday shopping for less with great last-minute gifts. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a rugged new Passport, Pilot with available all-wheel drive, and the powerful Ridgeline. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
I would name a pet reindeer Peppermint, because, it's Christmassy.
I would name him Bolt.
Dasher.
Probably Lambo. I'll name a pet reindeer Bob.
One night I was in bed and I was listening and I thought I might have heard something on the roof.
Things are a bit simpler as a kid. We realize not everyone has the same level of comfort and support this time of year. If you need help, please reach out. Peace of Mind Counseling wishes you a safe and happy holiday season.
Attention! If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
Accused United Healthcare CEO shooter Luigi Mangione made his first appearance today in a federal courtroom in Manhattan. The 26-year-old accused of killing Brian Thompson. He's facing several federal charges, including one count of using a firearm to commit murder. It carries a maximum potential sentence of death or life in prison. A decision to seek it would ultimately need to be approved by the U.S. Attorney General.
Frustration, anger, and just feeling completely forgotten about by our government.
Mangione's attorneys say that they are not seeking bail for now.
Well, breaking news on Capitol Hill. Republicans say they have a new spending bill. Details not fully known, but it would fund the government for 3 more months until March. President-elect Donald Trump reportedly supports it. A vote on the bill could happen at any moment. Without the deal, the government would start shutting down at 12:01 a.m. on Saturday.
Well, some Amazon workers walking off the job today. The strike involves 7 facilities in New York, Georgia, California, and Illinois. The Teamsters Union organized the strike. Workers want better benefits, higher wages, and safer working conditions. The Teamsters boss says, quote, "If your package is delayed during the holidays, blame Amazon's insatiable greed." 2 student loan repayment plans are once again options for borrowers. The U.S. Department of Education is reopening the pay-as-you-earn and income contingent repayment plans. They set monthly payments based on earnings and family size. PAYE offers the lowest payments to most borrowers.
We will have more news ahead.
But first,
still got messy road conditions through the morning commute for Friday, including some wind that could cause some drifting snow. But the good news is we might have got some sun by Friday afternoon, and the weekend overall looks fairly quiet. We'll break all that down coming up on your First One Weather Update after the break.
Are you or a loved one having troubles getting in and out of the bathtub safely? Has the high cost of remodeling left you without options? I'm Tim with Tri-State Tub to Shower Conversions, and I've been serving the Tri-State area since 1992. And I would love to make your bathing experience safe and affordable. We use your existing tub and remove the front section for easy accessibility. And for an affordable cost, call today.
Right now, at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, you can save up to $400 on stressless recliners when you donate just $50 to charity. You'll save $400 on the popular Mayfair style recliner, $200 off other stressless recliners or office chairs, and up to $600 on stressless sofas. All this when you make a $50 donation to charity. Don't wait, it's time for stressless. Donate and save at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sukhulvis experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for. and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColvey's.com or pick them up at Sue Colvey's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford SUVs, including Escape, Bronco Sport, and Explorer. Get holiday ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford SUVs. That's how you get holiday ready. Now, during the final days, get 1.9% financing for 66 months, plus up to $4,500 in total savings on Escape, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Yeah, we got the alert day conditions continuing through Friday morning. Because of road conditions, we could have refreezing a little bit in some of the rural areas or less traveled roads. Plus, we got the wind picking up later tonight and some additional snow, 1 to 2 as you go further south. But really, it's going to be later tonight with that wind picking up and drifting snow that still could cause some slick spots, isolated or icy spots through the morning commute. So once we get past that, then Friday afternoon looks fairly good. So still about 1 to maybe 3, and 3 would be more isolated, I think more than 1 to 2. Gusty winds later tonight. They'll start picking up out of the north, especially once again higher elevations, more exposed areas. That'll cause drifting of the snow. Then we're going to have afternoon sunshine on Friday. It's still going to be cold, but not too bad for this time of year too. Overall, here's the snow that continues to exist mainly south. You can see Decorah getting down to like less than about a half. Once you hit half, you're really getting about moderate snowfall. Less than that, you're almost getting moderate to heavy. But overall, it's been generally about 5 to 7, occasionally dropping below 3. So most of this up to the north is just light snowfall right now, and it won't amount to too much accumulation. It's really down here further south towards southwest Wisconsin, northeast Iowa, where you probably could see that maybe 1 to 3 here. And you can see over time, by the time we get to 7, 8, that begins to drift south. We'll see still some isolated showers across the area, but overall we'll see maybe another batch come down after midnight. This is associated with when the wind will start picking up too. So along about 2 or 3, you'll see this line of light snow, flurry activity, but the wind will pick up associated with this. So be in mind, we're going to see that. That could pick up maybe another ½ inch potentially as it comes through. Morning commute, not expecting any amounts of snow really falling, maybe some flurries activity, but it's the wind that'll be the big thing. As you see temperatures going back down to the upper teens to around 20, so it'll be colder, so that will help refreezing, especially on some of the less traveled roads. Then it's tomorrow morning, that kind of pushes off to the east in the morning. Then we'll start seeing clearing skies from north to south. So we'll have some sun going into the afternoon hour. Some of the areas along the river further south will struggle to see some of that sun until late afternoon. It won't completely go away cloud free, but we will see that as the winds begin to die down and our temperatures begin to climb back up, only up into the 20s, about mid-20s too. So snow amounts, as I mentioned, throughout the time period, it's only going to be about 1 to 2. And then as you get closer to the south, maybe 3. Here's your winds as we get to right now about 15 to 20. These are gusts. And eventually you're going to start seeing these pick up, but probably not really too much until after midnight. And you'll start seeing them about 25 to potentially 30 out of the north. And that's why exposed areas, these could cause some drifting of the snow, which is fairly light and fluffy for this round coming through. That'll continue through the morning commute. Probably see the winds start to die off as we get closer to noon or just in the afternoon hours. So that'll be the bigger threat going on. So we'll create about maybe some single-digit wind chills at times too. You'll feel that in the morning. Now, big picture for the weekend, fairly quiet. We have a little bit of weak systems that kind of fall apart as they come closer to the area. So we'll see some cloud cover throughout maybe Saturday into Sunday, but most of the precipitation stays away. We're generally dry and quiet, with temperatures are expected to climb close to freezing potentially by Sunday. So we are going to warm up a little bit. Now, if you're looking at next week, it does look mild. All the cold air, all this purple and white up there is going to be pushed up to the north. We're going to generally see milder conditions with all these warmer colors here throughout next week. We might have a potential even to see a little bit of rain towards the end of the week, but the pattern is that we're going to see more 30s, potentially 40s if we get a little bit of stronger wind. The only thing going against us right now is snow cover, and that could play a factor into maybe some fog potential or keeping these temperatures down a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, once we get through, the weekend is dry, and there's your Christmas forecast, 38, 39, and we could actually see a little bit of rain coming in after that system. So we'll see if the snow can hold on through Christmas, but we might actually have to do with some fog potential too with these warmer conditions and that snowpack. But in the meantime, take it easy out there all the way through tomorrow morning.
All right. Thanks very much, Greg. A Kentucky neighborhood is all decked out for the holidays.
More on the holiday display that attracts entire rows of cars coming up.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, did you know some holiday favorites are naturally gluten-free? Our Hy-Vee dietitian reveals 5 festive foods that will have all your guests coming back for seconds.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
To 50 years with my best friend.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in.
Trade it in!
The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in.
Trade it in!
If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in.
Trade it in!
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Trade it in!
Happy holidays and the best to you this season. From all of us at News 8 Now. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
A Kentucky neighborhood is all decked out for the holidays.
Yeah, cars line up to see this Louisville block all lit up. Dozens of homes take part in it. It's been a tradition for about 30 years, and each year, neighbors try to go even bigger.
I love the spirit.
Oh, so it's like a neighborhood collaboration.
For sure.
I love that.
And of course, there's something like that across the country. I know where my wife grew up, one of the streets, like a neighborhood away from hers, does a very similar thing. That entire street goes all out.
Do they change the theme every year?
It's kind of just however they want to one-up each other, like whatever lights that they throw on. And of course, locally, we have the Rittenhouse Winter Wonderland down in Elroy. We did a feature piece on that last holiday season. Philip and Luann down there go all out. And actually on Sunday, our photographer Bree went down to Wazeeka for another kind of holiday display. So you'll see that piece
right, on
Sunday
Sunday.
night. So shout out to all the people who go all out
I
for the
know.
lawn decorations and invite the public to come in and watch.
No, props to you guys. It's hard work, but
Yeah.
it's all worth it to watch, for us to watch it.
Always looks great. Thank you
Yep.
so much.
All right, we'll have another look at Greg's forecast right after the break.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, your new go-to for all things gourmet and kitchen chic. From artisanal cookware to unique gourmet ingredients, we've got everything to inspire your inner chef. Discover our exclusive collection of kitchen gadgets, quality knives, and delicious culinary delights. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a home cooking enthusiast, Hazel and Lola's is here to elevate your kitchen game. Hazel and Lola's, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards. Buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
The commercial truck season sales event is on now at Osseo Automotive. Shop the largest inventory in the Midwest with great prices, like this 2024 Silverado 2500 HD Crew Cab for $79, or a 2024 Silverado 3500 HD Dually Diesel for $82.9. How about a 2024 Silverado 3500 HD Landscaper for $74.9, or this 2025 Chevy Low Cab Forward Rockport for $68.9. Come see our huge selection of commercial vehicles at Osseo Automotive in Osseo.
My favorite part of Christmas, probably being able to go sledding.
Get in the roll in the snow and do this. I really love how cozy and fun it is.
My favorite song is Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Things are a bit simpler as a kid. We realize not everyone has the same level of comfort and support this time of year. If you need help, please reach out. Peace of Mind Counseling wishes you a safe and happy holiday season.
All right, right now we're looking at visibilities between about 4 and 7 when some of this light snow comes through. The background, the pink for the road conditions are some slick spots. The blue is snow covered at times. Really pay attention to Decord on the Prairie du Chien to Viroqua. That's where you could get maybe down to a half mile. And that's moderate snowfall, and that will accumulate on roads. Otherwise, as we kind of time it out, you can see most of the snow pushes off to the east. We'll still see some snow. Even later tonight, there's a potential to see some snow, but the temperatures will cool off into the low 20s, maybe some teens. So on less traveled roads, that could lead to a little bit of refreezing, and the wind begins to pick up too out of the north. So could be some slippery roads for a morning commute. The good news, it's quiet after that and through the weekend as we get closer to freezing.
It's going to be pretty to look at, yeah.
For sure. And a reminder, City of La Crosse, alternate side parking going into effect in about a half hour.
That's right. That does it for us at 5. We'll see you at 6.